Let us now start exercise 7.2 with problem 1. In this problem, they have given 2 points. Between them, there is one more point which divides this line joining points A and B in 2:3 ratio. If this is the given situation, we need to find the coordinates of this point P. So for that, we have formula, section formula. So using that, we are going to find coordinates of this point P, which divides in 2:3 ratio to this line segment. So as per this formula, we can write 2 into 4 plus 3 into minus 1 by 2 plus 3 to get x coordinate. Now to get y coordinate, 2 into minus 3 plus 3 into 7 by 2 plus 3. So this is how we can use this section formula to find the coordinates of a point. Now when you simplify, you will get 1 comma 3. So this 1 comma 3 is the required point which divides this line segment in 2:3 ratio. Hope you got good clarity. If yes, please try this problem. Let us now solve second problem. In this problem, they asked to find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment joining these 2 points. So now we should first of all understand what is trisection of a line segment. See here, these are the 2 given points, and we have one point here on AB line segment, one more point on again AB line segment. Now these 2 points are dividing AB line segment into 3 equal parts, so that AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. So this kind of points are called trisection of a line segment. Now let us understand the ratio of trisection. See here, this point P, this side one part, this right side 2 parts. So point P is dividing AB line segment in 1:2 ratio, whereas point Q is dividing this AB line segment in 2:1 ratio, because to left side of this Q we have 2 parts, right side of this point Q we have 1 part. So that is the reason point Q is dividing 2:1 ratio to this AB line segment. Now let us find the coordinates of this point P which divides AB line segment in 1:2 ratio. For that we are going to use section formula. See here, now the coordinates are 1 into minus 2 plus 2 into 4 by 1 plus 2. To get x coordinate we have written as shown here. Now to get y coordinate, again 1 into minus 3 plus 2 into minus 1 by 1 plus 2. That is what we have written here using this formula. When you simplify, you will get 2 comma minus 5 by 3 as the coordinates of this point P. Let us find the coordinates of this point Q using this 2:1 ratio. So we can write 2 into minus 2 plus 1 into 4 by 2 plus 1 to get x coordinate. To get y coordinate, 2 into minus 3 plus 1 into minus 1 by 2 plus 1. So after simplification, we will get 0 comma minus 7 by 3 as the coordinates of this point Q. Let us now solve third problem and have a look at this third problem. Don't worry by looking at the problem. Let us try to understand that problem with beautiful animation. See, this is a ground. A, B, C, D is a ground. And length of this AD, they have given 100 meters. And on each meter, they kept one flower pot. That is what they have given in the question. And they said that in the question, there is a girl, Niharika, kept a flag on this ground at 1/4 of this 100 meters. So 1/4 of this 100 meters is nothing but at 25 meters away on second line. So coordinates of this Niharika flag will be 2, 2, 5. Now they also have given Preet is another student kept flag at 1 by 5th of this 100 meters is nothing but 20 meters in 8th row. So we can write Preet flag is at 8 comma 20. So these are the coordinates. And they also given that there is one more student Rashmi posted between these 2 points. Between these 2 points. So this is what the given information in the question. Let us now find the distance between these 2 points, means between Niharika flag and Preet flag. So to find the distance between these 2 points, we can write square root of 8 minus 2 whole square plus 20 minus 25 whole square. When you simplify, you will get root 61 as the distance between Niharika flag and Preet flag. Now, in the question they said that Rashmi flag is in between P and Q. So let us find coordinates of this Rashmi flag using midpoint formula. So as per that we can write 2 plus 8 by 2 comma 25 plus 20 by 2. When you simplify, you will get 5 comma 22.5 as Rashmi flag coordinates. Let us now solve fourth problem. In this, they have given 2 points and we are assuming them as point A and point B. When we join these 2 points, we will get a line segment. To this line segment, there is one more point. We call it as P and they have given coordinates minus 1 comma 6. Now this point is dividing this AB line segment in some ratio. Now we have to find that ratio and we are assuming that ratio as m:1. Using this section formula, let us now find the coordinates of this point P. See here, m into 6 plus 1 into minus 3 will give you minus 3 by m plus 1. Next, m into minus 8 plus 1 into 10 will give you minus 8m plus 10 by m plus 1. Now, these two are coordinates of this point P, but in the question itself they have already given. So, we are writing minus 1 comma 6 is equal to these two coordinates. From this we can say this x coordinate 6m minus 3 by m plus 1 is equal to minus 1 we can write. So when we will write and simplify, we will get the value of m how much 2 by 7 and that is what we want. Now we got m is nothing but 2 by 7. It means this point P divides AB line segment in 2:7 ratio. Problem 5, and this is also just like previous problem. Here they have given 2 points and the line joining of these 2 points is divided by x-axis. So this is the point which is dividing this AB line segment. Since this point is on x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. So now the question is we need to find in which ratio this point is dividing AB line segment. That is the question. And we also need to find the coordinates of this point. So these are the two things we need to solve for this given information. Let us now find the coordinates of the point P using section formula. See here, m into minus 4 plus 1 into 1 by m plus 1. Similarly, m into 5 plus 1 into minus 5 by m plus 1. So like this we can get x coordinate and y coordinate. But we have already assumed that the coordinates of point P x comma 0. So this x comma 0 is equal to these two coordinates. Here 0 is nothing but 5m minus 5 by m plus 1. So that is what we are taking. So after this, if you transpose this m plus 1 towards right side, you have to multiply with 0. So you can write 5m minus 5 is equals to 0. From this you can get m is equal to 1. Now this m is equal to 1 will help to find the ratio. What is it? 1:1 ratio. This point P divides AB line segment in 1:1 ratio. How we got? We just have put in place of m, we are putting 1. So now we got the ratio. Let us find the coordinates of this point x. Again, using this section formula, we are going to find the coordinates of the point P. How? 1 into minus 4 plus 1 into 1 by 1 plus 1. Next, 1 into 5 plus 1 into minus 5 by 1 plus 1. After simplification, you will get minus 3 by 2 comma 0 as our coordinates of this point. Therefore, the coordinates of the point P are minus 3 by 2 comma 0. Now let us solve sixth problem. In this problem, they said that there are 4 points and these are the vertices of a parallelogram. If that is the case, we need to find value of x and y. So as per this given information, we have drawn the diagram. So if this A, B, C, D is a parallelogram, then this point O should be the midpoint of diagonal BD and AC. So now we are going to find the midpoint of these two diagonals. Now using this midpoint formula, let us find the midpoint of BD diagonal first. How? This is the formula. How? 4 plus 3 by 2 comma y plus 5 by 2 is the midpoint of BD, and when you simplify you will get this. Similarly, midpoint of AC let us find. How? 1 plus x by 2 comma 2 plus 6 by 2. After simplification you will get this. Now this O is the midpoint of AC and BD. So these two coordinates are equal because they are of the same point. Let us move forward. Since 7 by 2 is the x coordinate of the midpoint, the 7 by 2 is equal to 1 plus x by 2. When you simplify, you will get x is equals to 6. Similarly, this y plus 5 by 2 is equal to 8 by 2. When you simplify, you will get y is equals to 3. Finally, we got x value and y value. Therefore, x is equal to 6, y is equal to 3. Let us now solve problem 7. In this problem, they have given that this point 2 comma minus 3 is a center, is nothing but middle point or midpoint of this diameter AB. Now the question is, we need to find the coordinates of this point A. What are they? X comma y we need to find. Now find coordinates of the midpoint using this midpoint formula. Here we have point A and point B. Using this midpoint formula, we can write x plus 1 by 2 comma y plus 4 by 2. What are these? These are the coordinates of this midpoint, but they have already given the values. So we can write this x plus 1 by 2 is equal to 2, whereas y plus 4 by 2 is equals to minus 3. So when we write, we can get the value of x after simplification. Similarly, when you write y plus 4 by 2 is equal to minus 3, you will get value of y after simplification. Finally, we got the values of x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 10. Now let us solve 8th problem, and in this problem they have given that AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB. It means point P divides the line segment AB in 3:4 ratio. Let us try to understand this information with the diagram. See A and B, these are the 2 points. On this line there is a point P, and they said that this AP is equal to 3 by 7th of AB. It means out of 7 parts, AP length is 3 parts. So we can say that AP is to PB is equal to 3:4 ratio. Now the question is, we need to find the coordinates of this point P. Let us now find coordinates of the point P using section formula. So using this formula, we can write 3 into 2 plus 4 into minus 2 by 3 plus 4, so that we will get x coordinate. Similarly, to get y coordinate, 3 into minus 4 plus 4 into minus 2 by 3 plus 4. So after simplification, we will get minus 2 by 7 comma minus 20 by 7. These are the coordinates of this point which divides AB line in 3:4 ratio. Let us now solve an interesting problem, that is problem 9. In this problem, they have given 2 points A and B, and the line joining of these 2 points is divided into 4 equal parts. If this is the given condition, then we need to find those points which are dividing this AB line into 4 equal parts. It means we need to find the coordinates of P, Q, R. This is the question. Now you might be getting doubt how to find the coordinates of point P, Q and R. For that, we have to know the ratio of these points. See here, this point P is dividing AB line into 1:3 ratio, and point Q is dividing in 1:1 ratio. Point R is dividing in 3:1 ratio to this AB line. So using these ratios, we can find the coordinates of point P, Q and R. So using this section formula, let us find coordinates of this point. So this is the section formula. So using this, we can write 1 into 2 plus 3 into minus 2 by 1 plus 3 to get x coordinate. To get y coordinate, 1 into 8 plus 3 into 2 by 1 plus 3. So this is what we have written here on the screen. When you simplify, you will get minus 1 comma 7 by 2 as the coordinates of point P. Similarly, this point Q is dividing in 1:1 ratio to AB line segment. So again, using this section formula, we can find coordinates of point Q. Therefore, 0 comma 5 are the coordinates of point Q. Similarly, point R is dividing in 3:1 ratio to this AB line segment. So we can use again section formula and find coordinates, and what are they? 1 comma 13 by 2. Therefore 1 comma 13 by 2 are the coordinates of point R. Let us now solve the last problem of this exercise and of course this chapter. In this problem, they have given 4 vertices of a rhombus and they are asking us to find the area of this rhombus. For that, they have given hint. What is that? We need to calculate product of its 2 diagonals. So AC and BD are the 2 diagonals. So first of all, let us find their lengths so that we can find the area of this rhombus. So to find the length of these diagonals, we are going to use distance formula. Here we have points A, B, C and D. So now let us find AC diagonal length using this distance formula. Next, BD diagonal, again using this distance formula. Now what is our main focus? We have to find area of rhombus using this formula. What is that? 1 by 2 into AC into BD. In place of AC, we are going to substitute 4 root 2. In place of BD, we are going to substitute 6 root 2. After simplification, you will get 24 square units. What is this? This 24 square units is the area of the rhombus. Hope you got an excellent clarity on the all problems which we have discussed. Thanks for watching and learning.